God damn it. How can I start? Hello, everyone. I found a drama for fuck's sake, and the drama is one hell of a drama. So apparently, a YouTuber called Slanderous, a big one, made a uh, made a rape tier list. Wow, and there were 1,001.2k likes on the video. 18k people watched it in only 4 days. That's a lot. That's a lot, guys. And it brought the question to my mind that, and I got curious. I mean, I was making a tier list. That's why I bumped into this one. I was just searching for tier lists and see other people's opinion and see what others think. And here it is. This is the one that is uploading for me. Will be out there soon. So that prompted the question in my mind that who won? Like, I've seen some other YouTubers, big YouTubers, criticize this one and said how disgusted they were, and I completely agree with them. This was not a good joke, and yeah, I said it. It's a joke. I'm trying to I saw it. This is not scripted. Sorry. I tried to make this video and kind of like say some stuff that came into my mind, my personal opinion. It would be lovely to see your opinions in the comment down below. But I tried to see two visions. A vision that Slanders had while making this video. Try to guess what was he thinking. Because I have to admit, I like dark humor. You might ask, hello, what's the dark humor? Dark humor is basically a very, a very offensive joke. That is very cheeky, that actually makes you laugh. It might, you don't feel offended by it, you know? And the next vision is the more, let's say, down to earth, the more logical version and vision. So the first part, what was Slanderous doing? Like, what was he thinking while making this video? The answer is very, in my opinion, very brief. But I tried to talk about it a little bit. So this guy thought, okay, people love tier list. Check. Sorry. The second thing, let's make it a little bit spicy. Let's make people go, ooh, what a taboo, what a rebellious content. So he came up with this shit. That's what I think about it. He thought it's a joke. For fuck's sake, this guy made a tier list about For Honor Heroes' dick size. So I really don't know why people took this content seriously. And I'm going to talk about it, why they took it seriously. And I tried to explain all of this with an example that Jimmy Carr's, a comedian, actually roasted another comedian. I actually searched it. I wanted to know that exactly. Yeah, here it is. Jimmy Carr's brutal joke about Pete Davidson's hero dad. His dad was a firefighter in 9/11. And he died, unfortunately, while trying to save people. So yeah, he was a hero, and he made a joke about it. And I saw a quote from Jimmy Carr's that a joke is a joke, you know. Try to think about this: a jester in King's Court. They used to say some wild shit, in front of audience, in front of the king, about the king. And everybody were just laughing, ignoring him, because a joke is a joke, all right? And that's what I'm trying to say. That like he was thinking while making this content that this is a joke. This is just a joke. Laugh or don't laugh. Move. Forget about it. And yeah, I feel like this is the most logical thing that came to the mind of Slanderous while making this one. I'm not trying to say he did a good thing. I actually did not laugh that much. Not gonna lie. I'm all in all, it's hard to make me laugh. A content that makes me laugh is it needs to be like top shit. But I didn't laugh. It was some, let's say, comedic, trollish fast food shit that, as I said on the first parts of my video, who won? Do you guys think who won all this? 18k views, 18k views, like it gives him ad revenues. YouTube gives this guy ad revenues for this video. You, the guy or a girl who is bitching in the comments or made a, for example, statement on some social media about this video, actually contributed to that. I, myself, my stupid ass contributed to this guy. I saw a little bit of his video, not much. It's all 2 minutes, but I saw I guess a fair 30 seconds of the video. Didn't hook me in, and yeah, that's it. He won, guys. And if you thought this guy thinks he did a wrong thing, this guy absolutely gives a zero shit unless because he won. He got his content. Why somebody makes content on YouTube? To earn money, to entertain his audience. He got 1.2k likes. He achieved both of them. He got money. He entertained his audience. See? He won, guys. He won. Now, I'm going to talk about it on the second part. Now, just like Jimmy Cars, I'm trying to like look it that way as well. Just like Jimmy Cars, this guy tried to make a very offensive joke, and guess what? Actually, Pete Davidson laughed at the joke because he was a comedian too. He knew that it was just a joke. Okay. I think there is so much to learn from Pete Davidson here. He's a great man for doing that thing. He actually did something that is very hard to do, and many of you didn't do that. And he counted a joke as a joke and forgot about it, while all the media were just barraging everything with this groundbreaking news. See? He laughed at it. He ignored it. He forgot about it. I recommend you guys to do that as well. Now, this is the first vision that I said. And another thing that I try to put in between. You guys might say, yeah, he's saying that the knights were rapists. Some of them were would do rapist stuffs, and he would tier list this. Oh my fucking god! Tier list this guy that, okay, this guy would do that, so it's A tier. Like, this guy wouldn't do that, so it's F tier. Like, holy shit, man! Like, that's a wild shit. Okay, and it comes from a guy who likes dark humor. That's some tough shit. But yeah, let's talk about it this way, that back then in medieval, knights, and not even the nation of, not even in medieval era or just in Europe, all around the world, in wars, commanders would allow soldiers to pillage villages. In order to kind of boost their morale. You know, soldiers were fighting their ass off. They're tired. They're far from their wives. They get kind of like jumpy, you know. And yeah, the commanders would allow them to sate their beastly instincts through pillaging and well, occasionally raping peasants. Yeah, that's a thing that would happen. If you want to say that like this, if you want to be logical, if you want to be real with a fictional game, that's something that would happen. Something that would happen, yeah. The only thing that a knight wouldn't allow was to touch a noble woman. A noble woman from a higher rank, knights, because they had an oath of chivalry. Their chivalry wouldn't allow that, to let soldiers to touch a noble woman. Okay, that's that's the best that they could do. Not the poor peasant, but the high mistress of the manor. You know. Anyways, that's the first part that I was talking about. That the second part that I kind of talked about it in my first part is that he won at the end because all of us contributed to him. So, and what about my personal opinion about this content? It's shit. Sorry, I'm a very I'm kind of like not that sensitive when it comes to these stuffs, and also very blunt when it comes to bad content. I feel like this was not a good content. It got so many views, just like so many trash content out there that get so many views and likes, but they're trash at the end, right? So you want my opinion? My opinion. I even I even gave this content a thumb down because yeah, it was shit. And the thing that I recommend you guys ignore this kind of. Now let's sum it up. What can be done? He won anyways. Stop bitching about it like he got what he wanted. Even if he delete this video, which I hope he would, not to, leave this corpse rotting on the surface for 4 days, cut it, bury it somewhere. But he won because he got his revenue from this video, got probably his subscribes, because there are some people who say, oh, that's some shit there. I like this guy. Let's go hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, like you do for my channel. I hope you do. Anyways, so he won. That's a sad thing and very blunt thing to all of you people out there who think this is a very bad thing. He won. I tell you that. Because the thing shows it. 1K, 18K views. YouTube didn't even care about removing it. He won. But what can be done? Try to ignore this type of contents. Do not click on them, and in that way you discourage any future thought of making this type of contents. And a very short message to Mr. Slanders. You are a big YouTuber, my guy. You have audience. The same thing that I said to Havoc. I was ranting. Go watch that video as well, if you want. And when you have a big audience, you have influence. So you're responsible. And most of these guys who watch you are teenagers who kind of like these rebellious stuffs. And they say, oh, my favorite YouTuber did something like that. I would do that as well. I would make a content just like this. So you basically planted a seed inside the soil of your community, and this toxin spreads throughout the members of it. And I hope this won't happen, but it might become a trend even. When they say, oh, this is successful, I'll make that as well. A small YouTuber like me, who wants a quick boost to views and subscribes. Oh, this guy did this. Why shouldn't I do that? He didn't get any backlash for it. Why shouldn't I do that? I get more views. I get more subscribers. The guy would just think like that. So you have responsibility. Don't do this type of stuff. It's a joke. I know you thought it would be a funny joke. It's a bitter joke and not funny at all. And I hope no contents like this would appear, hopefully. And I really encourage people not to promote and encourage these type of contents by clicking on them. I know I did that. I got curious, and I won't blame any of you for clicking on that, but at least don't watch it until the end. I watched like probably 30 seconds, like here probably, or like even 18 seconds. Like, yeah, it was kind of like here. Yeah, after the Lawbringer, I didn't even care about it. I said, ah, well, what a shitty thing to do. Yeah. What can I say? He won, guys. So the thing that you can do is not to encourage this type of stuffs. At least don't like it. Don't like this thing. At least you would tell your content creator, your favorite content creator, that hey, the thing you made sucks. Don't do it. But when you like it, the content creator says, okay, I got the views, I got the likes. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Everything is right. I got my money. I got my reputation. So I'm not here to roast slanderers, but these were all the visions that I had. This is what I was thinking. Like, I try to, because I don't like to judge people. I try to say, okay, what was he thinking when he was making this? And then I said some of my own opinion that I wouldn't do such thing. There are so many different stuffs to work on, and not to be this type of thing. It's kind of disgusting, man. Like, the thing about I say this and finish this video. The thing about dark humor is I like dark humors, but I say it only in small communities of my own friends, and we say it, we laugh, we forget. End of the thing. When you put something on the spotlight like this, show everybody, show 18K people, that's a different story. That's not a good thing, and that's not funny because it won't get forgotten. It's been 4 days. This thing still gets views, so it's still there, you know. But a dark joke among your friend, you say it once, end of the thing. So yeah. Thank you for watching until now. Thank you for listening to my ranting. I didn't enjoy making this video, but I felt like to say my opinion. Maybe it would change somebody's mindset about not to give a thumb up to this kind of contents. A good dark joke, a good joke, whether it be a dark joke or a bad joke, shouldn't be like this, in my opinion. It should be brief, it should be forgotten. Just like this content. Thank you. Bye.